Live, everybody. Thank you and welcome. And yeah, I do thank you for your patience. We are having a major windstorm right now as I speak. Alleged to get much, much stronger. So, welcome to New England. And welcome to an awesome show tonight. Tonight is really fun. We just help you guys out with chewing this down a little bit for you because I know that you all have very sensitive ears and I do not want to blow those sensitive eardrums away. So, nonetheless, you can hardly hear me. Of course you can hardly hear me. Why would you not be able to hardly hear me? Hold on. Let's go here. You should be able to hear me much, much better now. Is that better? Can everybody hear me? I am redlining. Let me see here. Just wanted to, okay. Now you can. All right. Yeah. Again, Monkey apologizes because we are having increasingly high winds. It's actually kind of cool, but it's not cool when you're trying to do a live broadcast and your internet is on the fritz or borderline. If by chance, everybody, we should not have live communications from your awesome but spectacular, best looking host ever, then that means that it is due to the high wind factor here and it has caused that our internet went down. Hopefully it doesn't happen. Moving on. A lot of good people here I see quite a few new ones here as well. Guys, welcome to an awesome Friday night. How's everybody's week? Did Monkey get blown away? No, Monkey did not get blown away. And so tonight we have a very special co-host. As I like to refer to her, she's a really good dear friend of mine. My sister from another mister, Miss Tess Olivia. Tess, hello.
Hi, Denny. How you going? Hope everyone can hear me okay.
I think they can.
Well, that's good. And before we start, Denny, I would love to just say a few shout-outs here. I see a few people in the chat that have come along today. So, Kent, hi. Thank you, Kent. Lovely to see you. Greg, Melly P. Joe, how are you? Connie. And a special hello to Aidan and Judy, my sister, who's in the chat today. So thank you all, and Ashy, thank you all for coming and listening.
And everybody...
Hey, Bev.
And everybody confirms it, Tev. They all say that you sound great. Not better than I do, but you sound great. So let's just clear the air with that. Tess don't sound better than me. She may sound good, but not as good as me. Almost, but just... not as good. Right, Tess?
Well, today, Denny, we are going to make you a full-fledged Australian.
Oh, no. You're not going to be talking, like, down under and stuff, right? Or up and up.
We are.
Up and over.
And I'm not the Australians in the audience. You guys are out. But the other people, we're also going to test your Australian skills today.
Oh, boy. Oh, Tess, did I tell you that I just noticed this cool little gadget? As you, if you can see it, I'm popping out some cool little hearts here just by the click of a button. It's this little thing that's on the bottom right side of your chat. And, yeah, see, now everybody started. Good on you. Here we go. Oh, it's going to be wonderful.
Good on you, mate.
Good on you, mate. I called Tess one day because we were binge watching this show from Australia, and she goes, that thing's like about 10 years old. She goes, it was a #1 hit where you're from, correct? It was called what was it, McLeod's Daughters or something?
Oh, yeah, that was like many moons ago.
Yeah,
many moons ago. Hi, Rebecca. Nice to have you here.
Many moons ago. And anyways, I never thought that I would get into something like that, but it was kind of cool because that's where I learned a lot of my Australianness. And I must say that I was pretty adept to it. I mean, I got, what I didn't like is they killed off the main character, Claire, right away. They just ousted her out, which I thought Tess, I don't know, she was a good part of the show. Nonetheless, Tess, we have an awesome lineup, and let me see.
We do.
Yeah, and I believe, let me see, we have another new to the show, Janine. She's also a new member, and let me see, Mark, was it Mark or Marco, right? Oh, Mark, I'm sorry, Mark Pinco. Am I saying that correctly?
Yeah, it looks like Mark Pinco. I think this is Melly P's son, and she's an awesome singer, awesome lady, so I'm guessing her son's going to have the most beautiful voice.
Melly P's son. All right, well, there we go. See? There you go, Melanie. All right, proud mom right there. So, all right, right on. Speaking about that. And, don't forget, ladies' night. I think Bev needs some more ladies. Bev, are we correct? June 30th, Tess, by the way, is ladies' night. That means...
that's good.
Ladies, okay? It'll be ladies only night, and that is June 30th. And, of course, my favorite show coming up is in August. Tess, you are aware of that, I hope, right?
Yes, I'm very aware of that.
Okay.
Looking forward to it.
All right, cool. So, with that being said, and of course nobody knows a surprise, but you and John and Bev, and that's it. So, anyway, Tess, we have...
Sorry, I just reading John. No worries, mate.
See?
Hello, Will, Nan's boy. Lovely to have you here, darling.
And we have, for those of you that are new in Tessa's family, welcome. Thank you so much. I love Tess to pieces. She is an awesome person with a dear heart, and I always love having her co-host with me because I have so much fun. So, of course, she is going to put me in the audience to the test about the Australianness, which I know I will pass with flying aces. However, what we do, for those that are not familiar, is we will put up the song names and links to the artist before we play them, so you will have an opportunity to go and reference to hear their songs one more time, because we only do a 3-minute play for everybody. And please check out the other recordings and give them a comment. And if you're not a member of SingSnap, we encourage you to join. We know that it's free still, I believe. And I'm sure Trevor and Novello and all them, Bev and everybody else would love that. Trevor, you are very welcome. Thank you. So, Tess, would you like to announce our first artist, speaking of Melly P's son?
Yes, we have Mark Pinco, and again, proud mum Melly P. So let it play.
All right, and this is I believe this is Mark Pinco's YouTube channel, so this is his, and this is I'll Never Love Again, and this is covered by what, Lady Gaga? Yes. Okay, here we go. Mark Pinco, I'll Never Love Again by Lady Gaga. All right, and let me see here.
Wish I could have said goodbye. I would have said what I wanted to, maybe even cried for you. If I knew it would be the last time, I would have broke my heart in two, trying to save a part of you. Don't wanna feel another touch, don't wanna start another fire, don't wanna know another kiss, no other name falling off my lips. Don't wanna give my heart away to another stranger, or let another day begin. Won't even let the sunlight in. No, I never thought that I would fall. I never thought that I'd find myself lying in your arms. And I wanna pretend that it's not true. Oh baby, that you're gone. 'Cause my world keeps turning and turning and turning, and I'm not moving on. Don't wanna feel another touch. Don't wanna start another fire. Don't wanna know another kiss. No other name falling off my lips. Don't wanna give my heart away to another stranger, or let another day begin. Won't even let the sunlight in.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is
No,
my
I'll never
Belly
love.
Peas son. I'll never love
I don't
again.
wanna know
Cover
this
by
feeling
Lady
unless it's
Gaga.
you and me.
Mark, my friend, good job on that. I've never heard that by Lady Gaga, but the way you sang that, awesome. Very true to your vocals, I can tell. Good job, my friend, and welcome, and thank you so much for sharing that with us. Much appreciated. That is Melly P's son. Melly, you must be so proud of your son right now. Very beautiful voice. You can tell he gets a...
He has. Yeah, like his mum. Yeah, he's got a beautiful voice.
Yes, he does. Absolutely, just like his mom. Isn't that cool? You know, when you go testing, you can kind of... Now, not everybody, though, gets handed talent. Some have to really...
No.
Right, work at it, right?
Yes.
I mean, well, I know I did. I wasn't born with a silver mic in my mouth. Weird, right, Tess? Right, hard to believe, you know. Yours truly. Come on, you Australian.
Guess what, Denny? You still haven't got a silver mic in your mouth.
Oh, wow.
I'm only joking. You sing beautifully.
That's good. Yes, Gypsy, should all be subscribed. Yes, check out Mark Pinco's YouTube. We encourage guys, because don't forget, we don't just play Sing Snap artists, even though you guys are our favoritist, but we also like to feature other artists as well, which we're going to be incorporating, thank you, more and more. Speaking of Sing Snap artist and co-hostess with the mostest, this is, I put a little surprise out of the hat, ladies and gentlemen. My sister from another mister. Gonna give, haven't featured Miss Olivia in quite a while, so Tess, I hope that you like hearing yourself while you're co-hosting, because here you are, Tess. I was gonna have you announce yourself, but I figured that'd kind of be too awkward.
Thank you.
Right, just to kind of, you know, one up on you. But anyways, here is Tess Olivia, ladies and gentlemen, and she is singing It's Impossible by Perry Como. Here she is, Tess Olivia.
It's impossible. Tell the sun to leave the sky. It's just impossible. It's impossible. Ask a baby not to cry. It's just impossible. Can I hold you closer to me and not feel you going through this split second? But I never think of you. Oh, how impossible. Can the ocean ask me for the world, somehow I'd get it. I would sell my very soul and not regret it. For to live without your love, it's just impossible. Can the ocean keep from rushing to the shore? It's just impossible. If I had you, could I ever want for more? It's just impossible. And tomorrow, should you ask me for the word, somehow I'd get it. I would sell my very soul and not regret it. For to live without your love, it's just impossible.
It is
Impossible.
but not possible for Tess over here, doing a fine job on this very full cover. Tess, beautiful job.
Thank you so much, Denny, and thank you everyone for really beautiful comments. I am trying to figure out chat, so I'm sorry if I'm not chatting. I'm just having problems signing in.
Well, no, that's okay. I mean, you're co-hosting. I think you're allowed to not chat while you're co-hosting. I can't do two things at once like that. Well, even though I do multitask here. With that being said, does anybody know the original artist of that song? Because I know there's like 4 or 5 different remakes of It's Impossible. Cat or chat, Tess? Oh, Tess, Greg is asking, did you say cat or chat?
Listen, Fluffy. What do you put on the clothesline when you hang your clothes out, Greg? That's what I want to know.
Who, Greg?
Yeah.
Oh,
He
no.
says funny things. Like here we say pegs,
Oh.
but he goes pigs. Pigs.
And yes, Joe.
He's got a very funny accent.
Who Greg does? Oh, I'm sure. No, I asked who knew who the original artist was. And Melanie, I know it's not Elvis. I get it. Joe, I don't know if it's Perry Como, though. I think that was... Tess, you know what the original artist of that song that you just sang is? I don't think
I thought it was Perry Como.
Really? Okay. Well, I don't know. That's why I was asking. I didn't think it was Perry. And I know it's not Elvis. Jeez. Everyone's like, Denny, Elvis didn't do everything original. Well, yeah, he kind of did, actually, to his defense. All right, Tess.
Denny, I've got Denny, hold on.
Yes.
I've got something to tell you.
Okay.
My naughty sister is sending me messages because she can't chat. And she just said to say, does that guy that's hosting the show look as good as he sounds? So there you go.
Look as good as I... Oh, she can't see me?
No, she can't.
Oh, okay,
But she's
so
listening,
then-
but she, for some reason, can't see anything.
Well, tell your sister. Hello, Tessa's sister.
Judy.
Thank you so much for the compliment. And unfortunately, no, I don't look as good as I sound. So you're probably better off not being able to see me. But nonetheless, I do try. So...
I agree, Jitty. I agree. Denny Cool is very handsome.
Denny Cool, that's right. I keep forgetting about Denny Cool. Remember we played that song? All right, Tess.
Yes.
Who do we have up next? It would be our second lineup artist here.
Well,
Right
next
after Mark.
we have G Honey. If I ever see you again.
That's right. If I ever see you again. Remember that. And here she is. G Honey, ladies and gentlemen.
the morning light comes stealing to start a new day. Out there the world is waiting to take us far away, and it's time to make the final break, but the memory will linger forever. If I never see you again, then think of me now and then. Though it hurts so sweetly, they say all the things come to an end. You've changed my life completely. I'm touched by your love. Even if I never see you again, the night is unforgiving. And I'm on my own. I realize what I'm missing, and now that you've gone, so I say a prayer. Are you out there? Are you feeling what I'm feeling now? Yeah. If I never see you again, then think of me now and then. Though it hurts so deeply, they say all the things come to an end. Oh, you changed my life completely. I'm touched by your love. Even if I never see you, and I never see you again, and if I never see you again, now I won't tell you how the story ends, where the road will lead, where love begins. Yeah.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, that is Connie, or the Honey. If I never
You've changed my life.
This is a cover by, now, I've heard some pretty silly names before, but Wet, Wet, Wet. So, is that an actual band? They gotta
Yes,
be-
it is, Denny. They're
from-
very, very popular in Australia.
Oh, see, man, I knew it. It had to be an Australian thing or a Britain thing or something. For real though, Wet, Wet, Wet. Is that like one of those creative process things where people sit around and say, hey, guys, we have a #1 hit, but we need a name of a band. Ah, here's something. Wet, Wet, Wet. Glorious. Tess, come on, man. You guys can do better
Yes.
than that. Wet, Wet, Wet.
I didn't say they were an Australian band. I said they're big in Australia.
Oh, they're big in Australia. Oh. Well, my apologies to you Austrians. Which, I mean, I don't know, I guess, I supposedly Wet, Wet, Wet. You know what? We should counter that test and come up with a group called Dry, Dry, Dryer. How's that? Ladies and gentlemen,
Well, that
opening-
sounds interesting, Denny.
yes, opening up for Wet, Wet, Wet is Dry, Dry, Dryer. All right. Tess, up next in
Yes.
our featured lineup list. Fun fact, in Australia, Greg says, 95% of the names are Bruce for men and, is that Sheila or Sheila? For the ladies, it is so easy to remember them. Ah, great, cool. Thank you very much. British band, yes. Bev, Gypsy, way to go, Britain. Okay, up next we have Deb's 2012 Deb, and she is singing Hello. I believe this is by Adele.
And might I add, this woman has the most amazing voice.
Well, right on you, mate. Here we
Yeah.
go. See, I got that right on you, mate. Oh, on your right. Close.
No, sorry.
I was close.
Not even close, Danny. I would need to educate you again.
This year's
It's me. I was wondering if after all these years you'd like to meet, to go over everything. They say that time's supposed to heal ya, but I ain't done much healing. Hello, can you hear me? I'm in California dreaming about who we used to be when we were younger and free. I've forgotten how it felt before the world fell at our feet. There's such a difference between us and a million miles. Hello from the other side. I must have called 1,000 times to tell you I'm sorry for everything that I've done. But when I call, you never seem to be home. Hello from the outside. At least I can say that I tried to tell you I'm sorry for breaking your heart. But it don't matter, it clearly doesn't tear you apart anymore. Hello, how are you? It's so typical of me to talk about myself. Sorry, I hope that you're well. Did you ever make it out of that town where nothing ever happened? It's no secret that the both of us are running out of time. So hello from the other side. I must have called 1,000 times to tell you I'm sorry for everything that I've done. But when I
And that
call,
is, ladies and
you
gentlemen,
never
Deb
seem to be
2012,
home.
aka
Hello from
Deb.
the outside.
Deb, thank you so much for sharing your beautiful voice with us. Yet another fantastic artist here on the Vocalist channel. We sent the link over to you beautiful people over there. So, Deb's great job. Hello by Adele. Earlier during break, if you see my lips moving but hear no sound, that is me and Sister from Another Mister just kind of bantering back and forth. I typically like to pull up the menu so you guys don't see my lips. Nonetheless, I was just telling Tess, a lot of, from my thing, I hear a lot of Australian women, they're very strong vibrato. And definitely not an insult. I think it's really, really cool. I was just telling Tess, I said, you know, she should do like opera, like soprano stuff. All right, up next.
And Denny,
Yes. Yes.
and I was telling you, you so need to listen to more of my music because I sing a lot of opera. So.
I know, my bad. No, you're right. Good on you, mate. Did I do it?
Listen, we have some very exciting news before you go into your next song.
Okay.
Yes, on the next show, we will be interviewing our very own John. So I'm going to look forward to that. Unfortunately, I'll be at work, John, but I will make sure that I listen to it after. And I'm really excited to hear about John's musical history.
Oh, Argent. So next Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Tess. Next Tuesday is our interview night. That will be with John, a.k.a. Argent. For as long as John has been with me, I've never interviewed him in regards to his music. So it will be nice for everybody else to hear the wonderful talents and stories from none other than Mr. Argent John, a.k.a. himself. Don't miss this. This will be next Tuesday. We will be doing a live interview with John. So please, guys, we send out the notifications as well. This is this coming Tuesday. And, of course, Ladies' Night, the 30th. Ladies, send over your songs to Bev. Don't forget, for those of you new, thevocalist@mail.com. Sign up on a mailing list. Thevocalist@mail.com. In subject lines, just put mailing list. Okay, please. You can address that to, I believe that goes to John. But nonetheless, thank you for that, Tess. Next Tuesday, John Argent live interview. Very cool. I cannot wait for that. Looking forward to it. And let me see here. Tess, we have up next our very own Connie G, a.k.a. Connie. Raindrops are falling on my head, which is true. Connie, they've been doing that all week off and on. Literally, but figuratively, Connie's going to sing Raindrops Are Falling on My Head by B.J.Thomas. And here she is, ladies and gentlemen. Good tune, by the way.
Raindrops keep falling on my head, and just like the guy who's filled too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops keep falling on my head, they keep falling. So I just did me some talking to the sun, and I said I didn't like the way he got things done. Sleeping on the job, those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. But here's one thing I know, the blues he sends to meet me won't defeat me. It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me. Raindrops keep falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Crying's not for me, 'cause I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining, because I'm free. Nothing's worrying me. Raindrops keep falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Crying's not for me, 'cause I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining, because I'm free. Nothing's worrying me.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Connie, the other Connie, this is Connie G. Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head by B.J.Thomas. Connie G, a.k.a. Connie, thank you so much for sharing. Much appreciated. And Connie, if you are watching, I have a question for you. In one of your, the other video on the left side, if you guys check it out, is that like an AI character or something? Because it doesn't look like a real person. Cool. I just didn't know if it was like one of those AI feature things. Nonetheless, that was Connie G, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Connie.
That was absolutely beautiful, wasn't it?
Yeah, Tess, the cool thing is we have a lot of new people signing on to SingSnap, and of course a lot of new features here on our show, and we love to hear the new artists. Not that we don't love hearing everybody else, right? But it's always nice to hear, especially the younger artists who are making their way out there and being creative with music. And as last show we just did, mastering their music, which is really, really cool. So, all right, Tess, who do we have up next? And good on you.
That was very good. That was very good.
Well, thank you. I thank you.
Just before I introduce the next artist, I would just like to acknowledge Huggy Bear. Thank you so much, Huggy, for coming to support the show today. Also, Kent, thank you so much. Jay, you don't know how much it means to me. I know Graham and Maureen are listening in and they're sending me comments about the show, so thank you. Just everyone that was here today to support the show really, really means a lot to me. I'd also just like to take the opportunity just to clarify something, that I have not left the show. I am still involved as a member in the show, and I love to host with Denny. I stepped down as an admin in February, I think it was, Denny.
Yes.
Because as most of my friends in here know, I suffered 2 heart attacks, so I had to kind of take a step back from things and put my health first. So that was the mystery illness that I had, and I thank everyone that supported me. I'm all good now. I'm fine. I'm back on deck singing like crazy. So anyway, I'm not going to say any more. And one other thing, I would like to really acknowledge Carol Bright Eyes for the brilliant work that she done on this show. She was phenomenal. I know because I worked right alongside of her, and she put in countless hours. So thank you, Carol. You're a gem, absolute gem. Okay, moving on. We have Singing Sister.
Agreed.
And as new man fan, I think I've got Julie and Kris, and they're singing Hey Good Lookin', talking about you, Denny.
Oh, Denny, cool. Well, right on.
Kris?
Singing Sister, mister. Here they are.
Say, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Hey, sweet baby, don't you think maybe we could find us a brand new recipe? I got a hot rod Dodge and a $2 bill, and I know a spot right over the hill. There's soda pop and the dancing's free. So if you wanna have fun, come along with me. I said, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me?
Yeah. Oh, I can't whistle at all. Play that
It's
good.
time to turn. I'll be done here in about 2 minutes. I'm free and ready, so we can go steady. How's about saving all your time for me? No more looking, I know I've been tooken. How's about keeping steady company? I'm gonna throw my date book over the fence and buy me one for 5 or 10 cents. I'll keep it till it's covered with age, 'cause I'm writing your name down on every page. I said, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me?
Yeah. All right.
There we are, ladies and gentlemen.
That song
singing
sure
Sister
brings back
57,
memories.
And as new.
Thanks for
man.
listening. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a great day.
That was lovely.
Thanks, Kris. You too.
And AKA Kris. Very fine job there, folks. I thought that was a beautiful duet. Very nice harmony there, Tess.
Yes, it was absolutely gorgeous. But guess what time it is, Denny?
8:59.
Nope, it's time to test your Australian and the audience as well. So what I'm going to do is and the Australians in the audience, and Fluffy, you are not allowed to answer because I know you know the answers to these, so do not type Australians.
Fluffy
Anyway,
to Greg.
howdy doody time. That's right, John. So I'm going to give you a word, and I would like you to either type in the meaning, or Denny, obviously, you can tell me what the meaning is, okay? And this is our common Australian lingo. So, okay, so the first one is, if I said to you, hooroo, hooroo, Denny, what would it mean?
Hooroo?
Anyone? Hooroo, hooroo.
Hooroo.
My son says it all the time, actually. He goes, hooroo.
Hooroo would be like, yo, hey, what's up? Like,
No.
how you doing?
Nope. Does anyone in the audience know?
Hooroo.
Yep.
Hooray.
No.
Gypsy says, how's you? Daniela, hooray. See, Johnson the
No,
same thing.
I'll
How
give you a
doing?
clue. It's as you're leaving. You say, hooroo. Hooroo, like H-O-O-R-O-O. Hooroo.
Hooroo. You know, my dog's name is Brew Brew.
Okay, I'll have to tell you because no one knows. It means goodbye. Yes, John. Catch you later. Goodbye. Right. Good on you. Well, I'll give you a...
Hooroo.
Hooroo. Yeah, so if you ever watch my son on Sing Snap, at the end of every
Jay.
song, he always goes, hooroo. Okay, the next one is
Good on you, mate.
if I said to you, hello, Cobber.
Excuse
No,
me,
that one, Denny.
What's that?
Hello, Cobber. Hello, Cobber.
Hello, mate. Speaking of...
Yeah, friend. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
Nailed it. All right. Tess, who do we have up
Yes.
next, my Mr. Sister?
We have...
Speaking about testing, I'll give Tess a test. Tess a test, get it?
I think you are testing me, actually. We have Okie and Megster, which is Jeff and Megan, and they are singing Hot, Hot, Hot.
Beautiful. Get ready to dance in
Ole,
your
ole.
seats, ladies and
Ole,
gentlemen.
ole,
Here we go.
ole,
Big
ole.
star. Hot, hot, hot.
You ready for summer?
Yeah, man, we be jamming.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, sir.
I think of the peach. What do
Ah,
you think about?
you.
You feeling hot?
Yeah.
Oh, you will. Yes, girl.
Me met that fire, me saw that fire, feeling hot, hot, hot. All the people all around me are feeling hot, hot, hot. What to do on a night like this? Music sweet, I can't resist. We meet at Makusam. Find that doom doom jam, so we can boom boom boom. Yeah, yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
Boom, 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 boom.
Feeling hot, hot, hot.
Feeling hot, hot, hot.
Feeling hot, hot, hot.
Feeling hot, hot, hot. Oh, Lord.
Ha
Bum, 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 bum.
See people rocking, hear people chanting, feeling hot, hot, hot.
Hot, hot, hot.
Keep up the spirit. Come on, let's do it. Feeling hot, hot, hot.
Hot, hot, hot.
It'll soon be a celebration time. Music sweet, captivate your mind. We have this party song. It's funny little John. Wow! Wicked boom, boom, boom,
Wicked boom, 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 boom. Yeah.
Yeah, wicked boom, 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 boom.
Wicked boom, 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 boom.
Feeling hot, hot, hot.
Feeling hot, hot, hot.
Feeling hot, hot, hot.
Feeling hot, hot, hot.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Ha ha.
Ho, ho.
Ole, 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 ole.
Ole, 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 ole. Ole, 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 ole. Ole, 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 ole. Woo!
Are you feeling hot yet?
Mm-hmm.
Are you dancing?
Mm-hmm.
Well, come on. Yes, girls.
Yeah, girls.
They come to the party, know what they got.
Ladies and
I'm
gentlemen,
hot.
You're hot. He's hot.
She's hot.
I'm hot. You're hot.
Check
He's
out
hot.
that video.
She's hot.
What you got on this cool hat? Looks like one of those, what do you want to call it? Hats test with the multicolors and stuff like that on it. I forget. Anyways, doing a fine job on that duet. Hot, hot, hot. Thank you very much, both of you. Very cool. A lot of fun. In Tess, we have another artist right after this one here as well, who
Yes.
is Mimi Loves. I don't know if she's here, but she's also singing Hot, Hot, Hot. And I don't know if it's the same Hot, 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 or if it's just a Hot, Hot, Hot. You know
It
what I'm
could
saying?
be a hot, hot, hot.
But what if it's a hot, 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 and not a hot, hot?
Or a hot, hot, hot.
You know, your family's gonna be so proud of you when they like, who is this lady? Who is she co-hosting with? Who's this meatball? Anyways, Tess, this is Mimi Loves, aka Mimi. She's also singing Hot, 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 but this is by the Arrows, not the Spears, but the Arrows. So I'm curious as to see if this is the same type of style song. Anyways, we'll dance again. That's okay.
It looks like your ice cream cone's melting. Oh, it's very hot today. Well, what do you expect? It's the summertime. You better eat that ice cream before I get it. Mm-hmm. Summertime. A fun time of the year. Mm-hmm.
Ole, 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 ole.
Ole, 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 ole.
Feeling hot, hot, hot.
Hot, hot, hot. Feeling hot, hot, hot.
Feeling hot,
Hot, hot, hot. Feeling hot, hot, hot. Me mind a fire, me soul a fire, feeling hot, hot, hot. Party people all around me feeling hot, hot, hot. What to do on a night like this? Music sweet, I can't resist.
We need a party song, oh yeah, a fun romantic jam. So rum 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 rum, ooh yeah, let me rum 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 rum. Hey, ole ole ole, ole ole ole, rum 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 rum. Yeah, rum 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 rum. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Come on, man. Start rocking with me in the hot jamming summer.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is Love, a.k.a. doing version of the Arrows.
Hands in the air. It's celebrating.
Not the other hot, 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 but that was hot, 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 Tess. And there she is. Mimi
Very
Wallace.
hot.
Very hot. They have to come out with one that's called Very Hot, 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 featuring Wet, 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 followed by Dry, Dry, Drier. I think that would be a cool tour.
You just can't let go of that wet, 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 can you, Denny? You just can't let it go.
I'm just trying to think of who got paid big bucks to come up with a ridiculous name, however talented the actual artists are. The name alone, I'm just trying to think to myself, I would like to get paid money to come up with a name like that. Just doesn't take much thought, I guess. I don't know, maybe somebody spilt something and said, oh, look at me, I'm all wet, wet, wet. There we go, guys, we got a new band. Anyways, Tess, that's how my marvelous brain works. Speaking of marvelous, Tess, who do we have up next?
We have Just Steph, and she's singing one of my most favourite songs to sing, Brand New Key by Melanie.
And this is one of your favourite songs to sing?
I love it, love it, love it, love it, yep.
All right, well, on me then, mate. Here we go. I mean, on you, on somebody. Here she is.
Good on you.
Good on you, me too.
I rode my bicycle past your window last night. I roller skated to your door at daylight. It almost seems like you're avoiding me. I'm okay alone, but you got something I need. Well, I got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key. I think that we should get together and try them out, you see. I've been looking around a while. You got something for me, oh. I got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key. I ride my bike, I roller skate, don't drive no car. Don't go too fast, but I go pretty far. For somebody who don't drive, I've been all around the world. Some people say I'm not alright for a oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I asked your mother if you were at home. She said yes, but you weren't alone. Or sometimes I think that you're avoiding me. I'm okay alone, but you got something I need. Well, I got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key. I think that we should get together and try them out, you see. La 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 la. Oh, I got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key.
Oh,
There she is, ladies and gentlemen, Just Steph, singing Brand New Key by Melanie. Definitely a unique song there, Steph. Kind of little poppy fun song. Very cool. And Steph, I'm learning all new Austria stuff. So, you know, like a Down Under and Good On Yous and woo-roos and...
No, hooroo.
Oh, sorry, hooroos. But nonetheless, we are having a fantastic time. Always a fun time here. My sister from another mister, Tessa, live here. And
Thank you. And that was just Bonza. That song was real Bonza.
That song was real Bonza, ladies and gentlemen. That song was real Bonza. Now, if you know what that means, well, then good on all yous.
It means good. I think they all knew that, just not you, Denny.
That's right. Denny, you know, they have such a thing. Because years ago, no word of a lie, I used to slur. I know, you guys find it hard to believe. And I had such a bad speech impediment. So bad that I couldn't even say hi without somebody smacking me in the back of my head. And so when I was over the fear of being able to talk without, you know, being made fun of and stuff, I always slurred my words because I was too afraid to try to pronounce the word itself, you know what I mean, to actually bring it out. So long story short, I fell into the habit of just really not talking and pronouncing my words from beginning to end. So my family created this thing and they called it Denlish, which is my own version of English. And it still exists today, Tess, believe it or not. That's how I roll, because I am Denny Cool. Speaking of
you know, Denny,
yes.
Denny, that's what makes you unique. And we love Denny, so you can be anything you want.
Why, thank you, Tess. I appreciate that. I love being unique. I think uniqueness is awesome. Speaking
Absolutely.
of being cool, Tess, our next artist is Keith, a.k.a. Coils, and he is singing Night Changes by
Awesome.
One Direction. Tess, not Two Directions, but by One Direction. And here he is, Keith, a.k.a. Coils, One Direction.
Okay.
Going out tonight changes into something red. Her mother doesn't like that kind of dress. Everything she never had, she's showing off tonight. Driving too fast, moon is breaking through her hair. She's heading for something that she won't forget. Having no regrets is all that she really wants. We're only getting older, baby, and I've been thinking about it lately. Does it ever drive you crazy? Just how fast the night changes. Everything that you ever dreamed of disappearing when you wake up. But there's nothing to be afraid of. Even when the night changes, it will never change me and you. Chasing it tonight, doubts are running through her head. He's waiting, hides behind a cigarette. Heart is beating loud and she doesn't want it to stop. Moving too fast, moon is lighting up her skin. She's falling, doesn't even know it yet. Having no regrets is all that she really wants. We're only getting older, baby, and I've been thinking about it lately. Does it ever drive you crazy? Just how fast the night changes. Everything that you ever dreamed of disappearing when you wake up. But there's nothing to be afraid of. Even when the night changes, it will never change me and you. into something red. Her mother doesn't like that kind of dress. Reminds her of a missing piece of innocence she lost. We're only getting older,
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Coils right here.
I've been thinking about
doing a fine job on
Doesn't
night
ever
changes by
drive you
one
crazy.
direction, not two, but one direction. Coils.
Very, very beautiful. I've only just sort of come across Coils recently, and I was mesmerised by his lovely voice. He's quite good. Debs, welcome to the chat. I am so sorry you missed your song. It was stunning. I asked Debs once, can I sing a song with you, Deb? She goes, yes. She was very gracious. I never did it because I was so intimidated by her amazing voice. So, Debs, you are the best.
Well, there you go, Deb. What a nice compliment that was. You know, Tess, we just had a show on that called Master Your Music about not being intimidated. Did you even watch that show, by the way? Because, you know, maybe if you did, right, I'm just testing Tess like she's testing my Australianness. Anywho,
yes,
Tess, I have a question for you and all of the audience members out there, particularly maybe more towards the ladies, but I always noticed for years, and now I was just explaining to Tess during our intermission of music there that I will lather on oil, darkening oil, baby lotion, baby oil, whatever. Been doing it for years, right? I love the sun. However, and it's free, but I noticed a lot of women, more women really than men, they pay all these big bucks, they strip down to bare nothings, and they lay in these beds with light bulbs to get tanned, yet you have the sunlight. I really don't understand what the point of that is. I'm not putting anybody down.
So, Denny,
Yes.
you know nothing about women, okay? It's not, that's not the issue. The issue is probably if we go and put ourselves on a little tanning bed somewhere, guess what? We're shutting the world out. No kids, no husbands, no housework. If we go outside to get all tanned up, guess what happens? The kids are, Mom, the husband's, why? Can you do this? Can you do that? So that's why.
Ah, so it has nothing to do with the fact of being outside and the free sunlight and the natural elements. It all has to do with really getting away from either your significant other and or your children and kind of just having a peacefulness to yourself. Pretty much that's what it is. Okay.
Denny, are you trying to hide? No one can see you.
Tess, you know what? No, I'm not trying to hide. What happens is sometimes I forget literally that I actually have, and there we go, I actually have this up there because I have so many other things going on. I apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen. Again, don't blame me. You can blame it on the team. Typically, you blame it on Tess this time because she's co-hosting.
I knew you were going to say blame it on Tess. Listen, I'm not doing the controls.
Speaking of controls, Tess, who is our next artist?
Okay, so, amazing, is Ever Never 777. Now, this guy can sing. Wow.
Okay. And he's singing New Kid in Town by the Eagles, not one of my awesome favorites. New Kid in Town, Ever Never 777. Great number, by the way. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen.
There's talk on the street, it sounds so familiar. Great expectations, everybody's watching you. People you meet, they all seem to know you. Leaving your old friends, treat you like you're something new. Johnny come lately, the new kid in town. Everybody loves you, so don't let them down. You look in her eyes, the music begins to play. Hopeless romantics, here we go again. But after a while you look in the other way. It's those restless hearts that never met. Oh, Johnny come lately, new kid in town. Will she still love you when you're not around? There's so many things you should have told her, but night after night you're willing to hold her, just hold her, tears on your shoulder. There's talk on the street, it's there to remind you.
Yes, there he is.
Doesn't really matter which side you're on.
Never. There he is, new kid in town. One of a Wasp favorite, by the way, Tess, from the Eagles.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, Don Henley, quite the musician himself. He, singer songwriter. Plus, not only did he play the drums, wrote the song, and sang on top of it. Eagles. Don Henley, just not enough credit to Don Henley, in my opinion. What a fantastic artist. But that was Evan Ever doing his own version of New Kid in Town. That's right.
Lovely.
And so, Tess, now all of your family is from or in Australia, or you guys kind of spread out?
Well, we actually come from Tasmania. So the little island at the bottom of Australia, it's separate from Australia. It takes an hour to fly from where I am to get to my family. So I haven't been home for a few years, but I think my mum's listening in today, and I know my sister Judy's in chat and whatnot. So it's lovely to have them
hello,
here.
Tessa's mom, how are you? And Tessa's sister Judy, how are you? Nice to have you guys here listening or other. Your daughter and your sister, she's a remarkable person. Sometimes, so with that being said...
Are you talking about Judy?
No.
She could teach you some very colourful Australian words.
All right. Well, Judy, you go right ahead and teach us some very colourful Australian words. I would much appreciate that. Speaking of colourful, Tess, our next artist, I believe that is Janine Bigno. Am I pronouncing that correctly? New artist.
I think so.
Okay, thank you. New artist here, singing Night in White Satin. Now this is an oldie that we haven't heard in a while, and this original is by The Moody Blues. So here she is, ladies and gentlemen, aka Janine Bigno, 12. Just send this link right along. Yeah, this is an oldie, but pretty tune.
Yeah.
Night in white satin, never reaching the end. Letters I've written, never meaning to send. Beauty I'd always missed with these eyes before. Just what the truth is, I can't say anymore, 'cause I love you. Yes, I love you. Oh, I love you. Gazing at people, some hand in hand, just what I'm going through, they can't understand. Some try to tell me thoughts they cannot defend. Just what you want to be, you will be in the end. And I love you. Yes, I love you. Oh, I love you. Oh, I love
Bingo, ladies and gentlemen, Nights in White Satin by
Nights in White
the movie.
Satin.
Ooh, that is a song test that takes you back to
Raging the air.
just put it this way, without being too inclusive with everybody, it takes you back to the
Yes,
good old days.
good old songs. That's right, good old songs that put you in a good place.
It does, and the mushrooms aren't half bad as well. Get it? No, huh?
Mhm, mhm.
Well, I mean,
I'll just say yes, and I just went straight over the top.
I personally never ever tried any of that stuff. However, I used to know people that did, and they said that when you listened to that type of music, I guess, it put you in this weird trance. You see all these little things floating around in colors. I don't know, but there was something subliminal in the music back then. That is, now some of you out there may be familiar with what I'm talking about. Is this true or not? That some of those songs back then, depending on what type of, I don't know, recreational drug you took, right? That in the music, some of these artists or bands, you would either play their record backwards, test, or there was some hidden message. And allegedly, when you took these drugs or whatever back then, that you could understand the music and there was messages in there. Were you aware of that, test? Do you know if that's true or not? Does anybody know?
I had heard that. I'd have no clue if it's true, but I think that might have been Nirvana was one of the groups. And Metallica.
Really?
Yeah, because I know there was a Metallica song they actually banned because it had such a bad effect on teenagers for that very reason. So they actually banned the song.
Rebecca, she said she wasn't born yet, but she's saying it was backmasking. Gypsy, I'm an old soul. Right on. John said the 60s there was a bit of that, but it was not huge, he said. I would be passed out. Daniela, me too. Just the sight of it, I would be passed out. Anyways, I always wondered that, yeah, just a weird thing, I guess. You could, some thing in there. Anyways, Tess, who do we have up next for another great featured artiste?
Okay, so we have Johnny Frank, and Johnny is singing Fire and Rain by James Taylor. Hi, Jean. Lovely to have you here.
Yes, Jean. Oh, there he is. Hello, Jean. How are you? Sorry.
And hi, Aubrey. Lovely to have you here.
Oh, Aubrey's there too. Yes, Aubrey. Nice to see you as well. See, a lot of times I don't get to see all the chats because of all of the other things that I'm doing here. And, of course, with the distraction on the computer right now with my lovely co-host, just messing everything up for everybody. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Johnny Frank. I'm just kidding, Tess. We love you. But Johnny Frank, Fire and Rain, cool tune by James Taylor.
Just yesterday morning, they let me know you were gone. Suzanne, the plans they made put an end to you. I walked out this morning and wrote down this song. I just can't remember who sang it. I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. Won't you look down upon me, Jesus? You gotta help me make a stand. You just gotta see me through another day. My body's aching and my time is at hand. I won't make it any other way. I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. I'm walking my mind to an easy time, my back turned towards the sun. Lord knows when the cold wind blows, it'll turn your head around. There's hours on the telephone line to talk about things to come. Sweet dreams and flying machines and pieces on the ground. I've seen fire, I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you, baby, one more time again.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Johnny.
Thought I'd see you one more time again. There's just a few things coming my way this time around now. Thought I'd see you, baby,
Johnny Frank,
one more
fantastic
time.
job on that James Taylor song, Fire and Rain. Good on you, my man. Very nice. Thank you so much for that. We appreciate you sharing. And yes, to answer the questions, yes, we are doing a quick pick. Matter of fact, Tess and I were just discussing that because she wanted to do some Australian thing or whatever. And of course, don't forget, whether we do the numbers or we do a quick trivia thing and you send the answer, it always goes to Bev. You send your recording over to Bev if you are not featured in the lineup tonight. That's how you will be able to try to get featured in the show's lineup. If you're not featured and would like to be featured, you wait till we announce the quick pick, and then of course you send your recording over to Bev, and then we'll announce the winner of that quick pick, and then of course feature you. So we're going to move on to our next artist, and then when we come back we will do the quick pick, but not till then. So guys, hang tight, because Tess, up next we have, I believe this is Retnema? Well, Charlie. How's that? Auctioneer, Leroy Van Dyke. And Tess, here he is.
Yes.
Hey, well, all right, sir, here we go there. What are we going to give me for him? I'm a bit 25 bid. What a bit 30, better. Who's got a bit 30, better, 35. Let me get 30 ready, make it 35, 35, 40. Oh, there once was a boy from Arkansas who wouldn't listen to his ma when she told him he should go to school. He'd sneak away in the afternoon, take a little walk, and pretty soon find him at the local auction barn. He'd stand there and listen carefully, then pretty good he began to see how the auctioneer talked so rapidly. He said, oh my, it's do or die, I've got to learn that auction cry, gotta make my mark and be an auctioneer. $25 bid, now $30, but who's gonna make it a $30 bid? Now $30, but who's gonna make it a $30 bid? $30 bid, and now 35, but get me 35, but I can make it 35, but who's gonna make it a $35 bid? As time went on, he did his best, and all could see he didn't just practice calling bids both night and day. His pap would find him behind the barn, just working up an awful thorn, and he tried to imitate the auctioneer. His pap said, son, we just can't stand to have a mediocre man selling things at auction using our good name. I'll send you off to auction school, then you'll be nobody's fool. You can take your place among the best. The $35 bid, now put it for the 30, 40, who's gonna make it 40? Who's gonna make it a $40 bid? Hey, $40 bid, now 45, now put it for the who's gonna give it 45, who's gonna make it a $45 bid? So from that boy who went to school, there grew a man who played it cool, came back home a full-fledged auctioneer. Then the people came from miles around to hear him make that awful sound. Oh, they filled their hearts with cheer. His fame out from shore to shore, had all he could do and more. Had to buy a plane to get around. Now he's the top in all the land. Let's pause, give that man a hand. He's the best of all the auctioneers. $45 bid, who's gonna make it a $50 bid? Who's gonna make it a $50 bid? Yeah, $50 bid, and now 55, but get me to 55, we get 55, so that's it for a $50 bid. Hey, well, all right, sir, open the gate and let them out and walk 'em, boys. Here we come at lot number 29. What you gonna give me for 'em? Well, I bid 25, and give me 30, make it 30, 30, make it 35, baby. Oh, I got 35, 40, 40, 40, make it 45 now, so for a $50 bid. Oh, I can't understand, you know. He was always telling me I talk too fast. I'm hard to understand.
No,
what does she mean by that? Just say it.
All right, Charlie, ladies and gentlemen, the auctioneer doing a fine job on that. And Charlie, I ran out of breath, man, listening to you. I got to tell you what, good job on that, though. A fun song.
That was awesome. I feel like I want to go, yeehaw!
Right? Like, I was just telling Tess during the song. Oh, and before I forget, yes. Hello, Mother. How are you? I wasn't ignoring you. God forbid. But no, seriously. Hi, Ma. How you doing? I'm glad you could make it this time around. And, Ma, you know, good on you. Don't say I never taught you anything. All right, so we are getting ready to do our first round of Quick Pick Song Link, which means you will have to send a recording over to Bev, BEV hyphen, that's her sing snap, I believe it is. Bev just put it out there. And we're going to change it up a little bit, make it a little bit interesting for people. But regardless, you still have to be the third person to send in this correct answer. Is that correct, Tess? That's how we're doing it?
Absolutely.
All
So
right.
what we're going to do is take the third person. You have to answer this. So I'm going to, you'll have to Google it if you don't know. So the Australian word is chock-a-block, and I'll use it in a sentence. This room is so chock-a-block tonight. So you need the answer to that. Send the answer to Bev and be the third person with your song link. Bev, the answer's been PM'd to you, by the way.
That's right. Don't forget the correct name. John just put it out there. Bev, and that's chock-a-block. There you go. And be the third person to send in the correct answer to that. And then we will get you up there in the lineup for this evening. So there it is. This is the first round of the quick pick. I feel like Charlie now. Hey, it's the first round of the quick pick. I'm going to send it over to Bev and get you lined up for the quick pick if you're not featured in this round tonight. How'd I do?
Auctioneer, you're an auctioneer.
All right, thank you. So here he is. Tess, this is, that was, wait a minute, hold on. I was talking so fast, Tess, I almost lost, Fernelli. Oh, here he is, okay. Charlie had me all messed up, man, listening to everything fast. And, tonight, I have co-host, my sister from another mister, Ma. We have Tess, who's co-hosting, because I know you're just joining. And so, Tess, can you please announce this next artist for everybody, please?
Our next artist is Fresnel 602, and he's singing You've Never Been This Far Before by Conway Twitty. Beautiful.
Here we go.
I can almost hear the stillness as it yields to the sound of your heart beating. Bum, bum, bum. And I can almost hear the echo of the thoughts that I know you must be thinking. Bum, bum, bum. And I can feel your body tremble as you wonder what this moment holds in store. Bum, bum, bum. And as I put my arms around you, I can tell you've never been this far before. Bum, bum, bum. Well, I don't know what I'm saying as my trembling fingers touch forbidden places. Bum, bum, bum. I only know I've waited for so long for the chance that we are taking. Bum, bum, bum. Well, I don't know and I don't care what made you tell him you don't love him anymore. Bum, bum, bum. And as I taste your tender kisses, I can tell you've never been this far before. Bum, bum, bum. And as I take the love you're giving, I can feel the tension building in your mind. And you're wondering if tomorrow I'll still love you like I'm loving you tonight. You have no way of knowing, but tonight will only make me love you more. And I hope that you'll believe me, 'cause I know you've never been this far before. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum.
Bum, bum, bum. Says Fernelli 602, you've never been this far before. Doing a fine job with an old Conway tune there, ladies and gentlemen. Very nice. And I believe we do have several that have answered correctly. So we are just waiting for the results to find out who was in the manner of which we requested to be placed, Tess. So that's the only thing that we are waiting for, I believe.
Okay.
Yep, so we do have several that actually got it right. Okay, but now we're going to find out who came in the order of whoever. Let me see here. Okay.
So the correct answer now, because we have,
yes,
it has been decided, the correct answer means full or crowded. So if you say, well, this room's chock-a-block tonight, it just means, well, it's full.
So chock-a-block, okay, so that is the answer to that. So chock of block. Chock-a-block. Chock-a-block means
yes.
full.
Judy, you are lying. I never kicked you out of the house just so I could sing on Sing Snap. What kind of person would do that? Do you believe that, Denny, that I would kick people out of my own house just to sing?
So, Tess, the next time...
Moving on.
So we will announce the winner after Tess announces this next artist right here, okay? And
yes.
Tess, I don't think you would intentionally kick them out.
Well, actually, to tell you the truth, I did used to kick them out. Get out so I can sing.
Okay. Tess.
Yes, I did. I'm going to be truthful. I did. That was back in the old days.
Bad. All right, so we have a winner, Tess, so we'll announce the winner right after this next artist.
Yeah. Okay, so we have Oldies to Country, who's a personal friend of mine, beautiful singer, absolute beautiful. And his name is Jim, and he's singing Lost in the 50s tonight by Ronnie, I'm catching Denny's disease, Ronnie Millsap. Take it away, Jim.
Close your eyes, baby. Follow my heart. Call on the memories here in the dark. We'll let the magic take us away back to the feelings we shared when they played in the stare of the night. Hold me, darling, hold me tight. Whoa. Lost in the 50s tonight. These precious hours we know can't survive. Love's all that matters, while the past is alive, now and for always, till time disappears. We'll hold each other whenever we hear in the still of the night. Hold me, darling,
lost in the 50s tonight.
Okay.
And ladies and gentlemen, oldies 2, Tess. Your best,
Yes,
one of your
lovely.
besties right there. Doing
Yep.
a fine job. Lost in the 50s by Ronnie Millsap. Beautiful voice he has. Good job, my friend. Thank you very much. And ladies and gentlemen, we have our winner, which we'll be featuring right now. The winner, Tess, of this evening's quick pick to be featured is Randy. Congrats, my friend.
Congrats,
he's the
Randy.
third person,
Awesome.
Tess, to get the Chock-a-Block quiz. Yes, Chock-a-Block. Correct. And his choice that he's choosing for his featured song this evening, folks. And again, congratulations, my friend. Once in a Lifetime by the Talking Heads. Another unique name for a band, Talking Heads. But Randy is going to sing Once in a Lifetime. Here he is.
Congrats, Randy.
And you may find yourself living in a shotgun shack. And you may find yourself in another part of the world. And you may find yourself behind the wheel of a large automobile. And you may find yourself in a beautiful house with a beautiful wife. And you may ask yourself, well, how did I get here? Letting the days go by, letting the water hold me down. Letting the days go by, water flowing underground into the blue again. After the money's gone, once in a lifetime, water flowing underground. And you may ask yourself, how do I work this? And you may ask yourself, where is that large automobile? And you may tell yourself, this is not my beautiful house. And you may tell yourself, this is not my beautiful wife. Letting the days go by, let the water hold me down. Letting the days go by, water flowing underground into the blue again. After the money's gone, once in a lifetime, water flowing underground. Same as it ever was, 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 same as it ever was. Water dissolving and water removing. There is water at the bottom of the ocean. Under the water, carry the water, remove the water at the bottom of the ocean. Water dissolving and water removing. Letting the days go by, letting the water hold me down. Letting the days go by, water flowing underground into the blue again, into the silent water. Under the rocks and stones, there is water underground. Letting the days go by, let the water hold me down. Letting the days go by, water flowing underground into the blue again. After the money's gone, once in a lifetime, water flowing underground. And you may ask yourself, where is that beautiful house? You may ask yourself, where does that highway go to? And you may ask yourself, am I right or am I wrong? And you may say to yourself, my God, what have I done? Letting the days go by, let the water hold me down. Letting the days go by, water flowing
Congratulations. Nice job, my friend. Thank you so very much. Once in a lifetime. Original artist, Talking Heads. Good job, buddy. Thank you. Yeah, earlier Tess and I were talking or discussing, weird names. She said, well, what name would you rather have? Wet, Wet, Wet or Talking Heads? I said, well, hands down, yes, Talking Heads would be my preference. I don't know why I'm stuck on that. Maybe it's because it's just kind of weird. Anyways, speaking of coolness, ladies and gentlemen, up next, Tess actually had to step away for one quick minute, an Australian minute, I think. And this artiste, let me see. This is Sad Bud, My Farewell Party by Gene Watson. Sad Bud, My Farewell Party by Gene Watson. They should have met. They should have met with wet, right, Gypsy? Wet, wetter, wettest. Yes. Sad Bud, ladies and gentlemen. My farewell party. Farewell, a wet, wet, wetter.
When the last breath of life is gone from my body and my lips are as cold as the sea, when my friends gather round for my farewell party, won't you pretend you love me? There'll be flowers from those who cry when I'm gone and leave you in this old world alone. I know you'll have fun at my farewell party. I know you'll be glad when I'm gone. Don't be mad at me for wanting to keep you till my life on this old world is through. You'll be free at the end of my farewell party, but I'll go away loving you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Sad Bud.
There'll be flowers.
Sad Bud doing my farewell party. By Gene Watson. Sad Bud, don't be sad, but doing a good job on that, my friend. Old country tune right there. Bring us back. Well, not me. I am way too young to be brought back those many generations ago. However,
That's right. That's right. You're a very young rooster.
I see that, guys. I am a rooster. I am a roo. I am
A rooster, not a kangaroo.
I am a what? Yeah.
Not a kangaroo, a rooster.
Oh. Okay. I am a rooster, not a kangaroo. I am a rooster. So, well, I mean...
Rooster Cool. What did you say what Gypsy wrote? Rooster Cool. You got a new name.
Gypsy, you know what? I will take it, because I will take it. I am wet, wet, wet about a rooster. Anywho, you know what? Tess, you're going to get me in so much trouble with this Australian stuff, dude, because it's just not coming off my tongue the way I want it to. it sounds so, I don't know. But
it sounds so Spanglish, doesn't it?
Spanglish. Yes, that's right. Yeah. Okay, AKA, this was Bav, now new oldies music guy, is singing the best. Tess, this is oldies, well, oldies music lover, I'm sorry, oldies music lover, not guy, my correction, oldies music lover, singing the best by Tina Turner, AKA Bav. I just don't want anybody getting confused there, such as I did. But here he is, oldies music lover. Good Tina song, by the way.
I call you, I need you, my heart's on fire. You come to me wild and wild. Ooh, you come to me, give me everything I need. Give me a lifetime of promises and a world of dreams. Speak the language of love like you know what it means. And it can't be wrong. Take my heart and make it strong, babe. You're simply the best. Better than all the rest. Better than anyone. Anyone I've ever met. I'm stuck on your heart. I hang on every word you say. Tears his heart. Baby, I would rather be dead. In your heart I see the start of every night and every day. In your eyes I get lost, I get washed away. Just as long as I'm here in your arms, I could be in no better place. You're simply the best. Better than all the rest. Better than anyone. Anyone I ever met. Ooh, I'm stuck on your heart. I hang on every word you say. Oh, tears his heart. No, no. Baby, I would rather be dead. Each time you leave me, I stop losing control. You're walking away with my heart and my soul. I could feel
Lover, the best. He is singing, I sound like Yoda, by Tina Turner. Baz, aka now oldies music lover, not guy, but lover. Oldies music lover. That was formerly Bav. Yep. Just oldies music lover. How's that? All right. Doing a great job as usual, my friend. Thank you so much. I do apologize for hacking up your new name. You can blame that on Tess as well, because that's what she's here for, to take the blunt and blame for yours truly so I can stay blemish free, as I usually do.
That'd be right, Denny. But I would like to say thank you to Bev for her amazing lineup tonight. And like I said, from experience with Carol, hard job. Hard getting out there, doing all the listens, putting out the links. And so well done, Bev. You're amazing.
It is. Yes, that's why I try to always keep in the forefront. Sometimes I actually was literally just telling Tess, you know, it's not done intentional, but so many people I would like to thank, and of course my team as always. But the show, it's a lot of fun, and of course we do have a lot of fun, and we love doing it. But like I said, it does take a lot of work behind the scenes that without having the great support that I have, you know, without this team, I would not be able to do what I'm doing. Simply being me, having a good time, hosting, entertaining. I just would not be able to pull it off the way that I do without this team. So we are all one. We're one unit. It's not a single person. It takes an entire drove of awesome people like you guys.
Well, as the old saying goes, it takes a village, and that includes all the audience, because
that's 100%.
They absolutely just make it special, don't they? And Danny, it's so great to see you here tonight. Thank you for popping in. You've made Danny's night.
Yes, Danny just texted me, and Danny, thank you so much, a.k.a. Ami Brat. Thank you. Always a pleasure, my friend. Always. I thank you. Hostage for the show.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Well,
Judy is saying that I took her hostage, Danny. This is not true.
Judy, don't worry. I got you. I see what goes on. I can read between the lines. I got your back, sister. You don't worry about it. I got you. All right, Tess, speaking about Rebel, we weren't speaking about Rebel, but I kind of want to, maybe, you know, actually we were, because you were saying about being bad and all that stuff, which I am not. I'm an angel. But this person right here, Tess, Rebel.
Wait, Denny, wait. Why have you got flames behind you if you are an angel?
Because
I
I'm
beg
a
to differ.
flaming angel. That didn't come out right.
You're a flaming angel. It's so Australian. Okay.
See? I'm trying. I'm getting it there. I'm a flaming angel. Psychic Denny now too.
Well, stone the crows, mate. Stone the crows.
Oh, boy. Time to hang up my hat, man. Here's Rebel LaFay. Now, I know that because it's French. 83, every time. Oh, she's singing a Britney Spears song, Tess. So...
yeah, love it.
Here is Rebel LaFay. After Rebel, we have one more featured artist for you. Then with our quick announcements. And that'll be it, my ladies and fine gentlemen. So here she is, Rebel LaFay. Or Rebbe LaFay. Rebbe LaFay. Anyways, here she is. I knew I'd get it right one of these times. Rebel LaFay. It's not Rebel, though, it says it's Rebbe.
Notice me, take my hand. Why are we strangers when our love is strong? Why carry on without me? 'Cause every time I try to fly, I fall without my wings. I feel so small. I guess I need you, baby. And every time I see you in my dreams, I see your face, it's haunting me. I guess I need you, baby. I make believe that you are here. It's the only way I see clear. What have I done? You seem to move uneasy. Every time I try to fly, I fall without my wings. I feel so small. I guess I need you, baby. And Every time I see you in my dreams, I see your face, you're haunting me. I guess I need you, baby. And I may have made it right. Please forgive me. My weakness comes to pain, and this song's my sorry. At night I pray that soon your face will fade away. Every time I try to fly, I fall without my wings.
Ladies and gentlemen, right here doing a beautiful job on the song Every Time by Britney Spears. And in my opinion, Tess smoked Britney Spears in that song.
Wow, yeah, that was
Buffet.
just drop dead gorgeous. That was absolutely stunning. Debs, unfortunately, yes, you did miss your song. And I was saying in the chat before what an absolutely amazing voice you have, and that I had asked you to sing once, but I just felt so intimidated because you have the most gorgeous voice that I didn't do it, so I'm sorry. But anyway, sorry you missed your song, but everyone loved it.
She did say that, yes, 100%. She blew Britney Spears away in that song, and I like Britney Spears. Truth be told, I do, the older Britney Spears. But she took that to a whole new level. That song right there, Tess, I think.
Yes, she did. Yeah, that was gorgeous.
And,
Claire, I just want to ask. Shush! I want to ask your mum something. Claire, is he really an angel? Is that your honest opinion? We need to know the answer.
It's a kind of hush. Oh.
She's been diplomatic, this mum. She's not answering. I wouldn't either, Claire.
Well, it looks like my mother went to bed, and Ma, thank you, good night.
Or she's pretending and she's hiding around the corner. She just doesn't want to answer.
She knows I'm an angel, and always have been. I mean, truth be told, that I make some mistakes, yes, but for the most part,
John, I agree, John. I agree.
I was absolutely... Danny, see what they do to me? This is not right, man. This is unjust. Uh-oh. My honest opinion.
Mum, that's so cute.
Oh, come on.
Spoken like a true mum. Love you.
And they think because, Ma, you're my mother, that you're just saying that just to say it. But truth be truth, ladies and gentlemen. There you have it. Tess, and the world watching, Denny Cool is the flaming angel of Denny Cool. Now, with that being said, even though that came out totally wrong and backwards, it doesn't matter, because Tess up next, our last and final artiste, is my finest... Oh, man. Oh, Lord.
And look at Danny, I got your back, Danny. Oh, two besties.
That's right. See, Danny's got me. He knows. Finest Cuts Test is our last and final artist. And after this artist, we'll do our quick announcements for everybody. And here's Final Cuts. Wicked Games by Kris Isaac. Speaking of which, Kris Isaac passed away. But here he is, reborn through Final Cuts. Take it away, man.
was on fire and no one could save me but you. It's strange what desire will make foolish people do. I never dreamed that I'd meet somebody like you. And I never dreamt that I'd lose somebody like you. No, I don't wanna fall in love. No, I don't wanna fall in love with you. With you. What a wicked game you played to make me feel this way. What a wicked thing to do to let me dream of you. What a wicked thing to say. You never felt this way. What a wicked thing to do to make me dream of you. And I don't wanna fall in love. No, I don't wanna fall in love with you.
Finest cuts by the artist who is not dead, Kris Isaak. I was sadly misinformed by one of my teammates, Tess Olivia. I think
It was not me.
inadvertently.
Don't you dare blame me. I told you, we just hosted here in Australia.
Well, see, when she said hosted, I thought she said he toasted in Australia. As in he
Well, in
passed
Australia,
away.
we say he carked it. That's what we say. But I didn't say he carked it.
Okay, so Kris Isaak is not dead, and Finest Cut, you did a fantastic job on that Wicked Game tune. Awesome. I love that song, by the way. Good job, my friend. No, in truth, it was Peter Gabriel who I believe passed away, not Kris Isaak. So just in case the world gets wind of it that Denny Cool said Kris Isaak passed away. Kris, I apologize. I didn't mean to put your foot in the grave already, my friend. Anyways, Tess, that concludes our fantastic, awesome show. I personally want to thank my sister from another mister, Miss Tess Olivia, for doing an awesome, fun job with yours truly, Denny Cool, co-hosting tonight's show. And of course, the team, all of you guys out there, I thank you so much and love you all dearly. And Tess?
Yes, I'd like to thank you, Denny Cool Rooster Angel, for having me here today. I really enjoyed it. Thank you for everyone that came here to support me as well. I loved hosting. I love hosting with Denny. He's just amazing. So thank you all. Have a wonderful evening. And girls, make sure you get your songs submitted to Bev for Ladies' Night, which I believe is on the 30th. So please get your songs in. Tell your friends. Send out the song links. Tell them to come to the Denny show. And also if they want to submit a song. Thank you all. It's been wonderful.
And test the vocalist at mail.com. Sign up for our mailing list, please. And that's where you will submit it to Bev as well. The vocalist at mail.com. That is our main email. All right, guys, just put mailing list in there, and hopefully you'll get that done. And don't forget, if you're not, please subscribe to our channel. Hit the like and notifications button. Don't forget, next Tuesday, live interview with John, a.k.a. Argent, on his music, past, present, and future, of course. So we hear all about Argent's journey in his music career as well. And don't forget, my favorite show coming up is the August show. We haven't have a date nailed down yet, Tess, but it is the Elvis anniversary show. So hope you all can attend that as well. For now, Tess, everybody out there, take care. And don't forget, guys, be kind to others. Please, most importantly, be kind to yourself.